Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm Matt, this is Max Mods, and today guys we are going to be doing our Enterprise D build. So we are going to do stage 96 of Build the Enterprise D. Sorry guys, it's just panel work to do today. I'll actually think now I'll be glad when all the panels are done for the saucer section, because it is getting very samey, if you know what I mean. We've been working on them for since the beginning really. So starting with the top saucer section, and obviously now we're doing the bottom saucer section, but some fiddly wires as well to go in, so that should be fun also. But yeah, it's a step in the right direction, and yeah, I'm just glad it's back on the bench, that's all I can say. Anyway, let's get on with today's build. So with all that said, let's get modelling.
Program complete. Enter when ready.
Okay guys, so stage 96, we start with another panel, and you guessed it, we've got some windows to put in like always. So let's get these in. Start with the black ones first. I'm actually recording this on a Sunday. I normally record this on a Saturday, but I have every couple of days I get this thing where my nose starts itching and it just won't stop for hours. And yeah, so last night that started up. I'm like, great, I'll have to do this the next day. So yeah, not the greatest, but what can you do? I don't know if I'm allergic to something or whatever, but just every few days it flares up and it can be very annoying. So yeah, doing this on a Sunday. Now, I know we've got more black windows and clear windows in this because there was sort of 2 sprues of the black windows and only 1 sprue of the clear ones. So yeah, I'm wondering how many are actually black and how many are actually clear that were on the Enterprise D. Well, it would have been the original filming model. Okay, so this is the last black window going in. Perfect. Now we just fill in with the clear ones. So let's get these out. So yeah, another panel, and that's all we're working on today, to be honest. Obviously we'll be putting this on the saucer section when I'm done. Okay, so that's the top row of clears in. Now for the bottom. Hopefully I don't miss any out. Couldn't believe that day I did that. Okay, so we've got 2 black ones left over, but no clear left over. Okay, so they are all on. Next, what we need these panels. First one's going to go in like there. Then we've got another one here. And we need to screw them down just at the top with 2 AP screws. And that's because we'll be putting the LEDs in when it's actually, we've plugged the LEDs in. So I'm not doing them too tight. Okay, so there, oh gosh, that's very loose though. Want it a bit tight than that. Okay, that's better. Right, so need to grab the saucer section. So let's bring it over and need to go to the top camera. So we are working in this area today. Okay, so wants us to connect the LEDs in first. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to slot them both through here. First of all, that's the channel they need to go down into. And I'm going to plug them in. They are the same, they're the same length, so it doesn't matter where one's plugged in and where one is not plugged in. Okay, I'm just going to split these slightly. Right, so the way they've got this going is the blue ones, one is coming out here and the other blue one is coming just down here. Grab some tweezers for a second. I can just grab that one. Okay. The yellow one is coming through where the blue is and then out there. And the other yellow one is just going to be over here. Right, so just double check that. Yep, and yep. Right, okay. So, what it's asking us to do next is it wants us to put the panel on. And we're using this LED here and this one here. That's one in there. And don't get confused, Mark. Okay, so they're both in. We're now securing this down with 4 AP screws. 3, 4. That's one. That's 2. Now just always double check that your wires, the LEDs are still in situ. Well, I can probably let that panel go now. See what I mean? You let it go for a second and the LED has come out. Come on. I don't want shaky hands today, please. Okay, so I'm just going to tighten up the top ones. Okay, so they are in place. Right. So we need to bend the LEDs up. That one has come out again. I don't know how that's happened. Because them screws are tight in there. You see, now in my look, yeah, as soon as you bend that up, it just wants to come out. Right, I'm just going to check this out, guys, and be right back. So, back in a sec.
A few moments later.
Okay, guys, I'm back. So, that panel wasn't sitting flush at all. So, I've readjusted it, and it's now fitting perfectly. Right. So, what we need to do next is I'm going to put this panel sort of in place. This is how I do this. It kind of works for me most of the time. But it's not an easy one to get in. Right, okay. Then we got these wires here, these LEDs. One will be going on top there. I kind of just sort of bend it down into place. And then an LED from a previous issue. Okay, that one's sort of come out, but I can sort it. Okay, then get this panel and just try and slot it in. I'll try and line them up again. Right, it's tucked in. Sometimes I have to move the bottom panel out to get the top one in. But that has gone in. Oh, that's some wrestling. Check the lights work. Yep, the lights are working. The lights are in. Excellent. Okay, so securing that in with 3 FM screws. So we're almost actually caught up with the other side. And that took a while for that to catch. I don't know what happened there. It's also taken a bit of the paint off on this side. Something else I noticed, I've got 2 trapped wires there. I'm going to have to address that after the video, I think. Because I don't want any trapped wires on this build. Okay, this is a final FM screw going in. Okay, and that's in. Excellent. I'm really chuffed with that. Yeah, them two wires here need moving across into the channel just below there. So I will do that after I've finished the recording. But that is it. That is all there is to do in our Enterprise D. We did get this lovely piece, but with this build, you get these and then you don't use them for a while. So I don't know when we will be using this, but we have it anyway. Put it away in storage until needed. But guys, that is stage 96 complete. Well guys, that is it for the Enterprise D for this week. Thank you for watching. Not too bad on that one actually. Quite enjoyed it. The panels are getting there now, and like I said, it will be nice once we finish the panels, because doing the windows and the lifeboats, it's very repetitive at the moment. I mean, I know we are working on the star drive section, but yeah, like today, a little bit repetitive, and they're not the easiest panels to get in. I think the saucer section panels were a lot easier than these panels, but it's just, we're getting there, and this build, fingers crossed, will be finished next year. So it's going to be another tick off the list of builds finishing in 2026. So it's good to me. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway guys, if you like this video, please can you give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now.